So I am super excited about this reveal. You know, I've been seeing like the Squadron stuff pop up for a little bit. I'm really hoping that it is something cool and not just like some mobile game. I really hope it's not a mobile game. I really hope it's not VR only as well. I will be super pumped if this is another like X-Wing type game. I miss that genre of game so much. I think you're having too much high hopes here. Well, my high hopes are please don't be a VR game and please don't be a mobile game. So those are the only two things I want to come away with from this. Hey? Well, I mean, what have they got? There was Galaxy of Heroes, I think, that they've released as a mobile game. And then other than that, it's Battlefront 1, Battlefront 2 and Fallen Order are the only big name Star Wars games that they've released. This game leaked on Xbox and PS stores. Oh, well, that's a little disappointing. Well, no, but the only thing we know is basically what's on this screen here. Oh, mate, if it's mobile, I'm going to rage. Oh, hang on, okay, I've got an empty can here. I'm going to rage, and this can is going to cop the brunt of it. Man. Is it my two big things that I want out of this is not mobile and not VR. Also, what happened to the kaboom? There was supposed to be an earth-shattering kaboom. Oh my fucking god, Menponzo. I come here to say that I love you, but squirrel! What happened to the kaboom? There was supposed to be an earth-shattering kaboom. I'm going to keep these here because no doubt Menthonzo is going to use some more of those. I don't think EA is that much better on the PR front, especially considering they were fairly hands off with Fallen Order. Don't get me wrong, I really liked Fallen Order, but it was a good to great game, not an amazing game. Star Wars games have the bar set so low right now that we get an average to great game like Fallen Order and we go nuts over it. That's it. Fallen Order was perfect to get new people into Star Wars, and it had good the combat in it. I love the combat. I love the upgrade system. I love going back to earlier levels and being able to like just chop through them. But it was like the collectibles weren't much. Like I would have liked the collectibles to be a little bit more. I would have liked beating the bosses to mean a little bit more. Especially the bounty hunters that come up. One thing I do need to do is go back and play that DLC that came out for it. I really need to go and do that. I really loved Fallen Order and I really hope it gets a sequel, which I think it will because I think I saw a report somewhere that one of the EA executives were referring to it as Fallen Order franchise. So hopefully that will continue. Star Wars is an interesting fandom to be a part of. I still enjoy the original trilogy. And to a lesser extent, the prequel trilogy, and not so much the sequel trilogy. But for me, my love of Star Wars came from the expanded universe and the books. Like, I've really, really loved the books. I got into it, and I'm so glad that they brought Thrawn back and did him justice in the Rebels cartoon. They even brought back Timothy Zahn, who's the writer that originally created him, to write some books too. So I'm super glad that they've treated him right. I'm not averse to bringing things from the expanded universe and integrating them into new Star Wars. But I think Disney tried to treat Star Wars like it was treating Marvel, and that didn't work. And especially like the main Star Wars sequel trilogy needed to have a cohesive story, and it didn't really have a cohesive story. Alright, but we've got 4 minutes to go till this one. So what's everybody hoping to see from this one myself? So with a name like Squadrons, I'm really hoping it's going to be a flight sim. I'm really hoping it's going to be taking us back to the X-Wing versus TIE Fighter days. Kind of hoping it's going to be PC, actually, so I've got an excuse to bust out my joystick again. Raphael Farmer wants fun gameplay trailer, sort of story, and out-of-ship gameplay as well, kind of like Star Trek Online stuff. I'm hoping for somewhere where you can... It's going to be... I'm hoping for a flight sim with some ship customizations to improve things like shields, lasers, engines, make it go a bit faster. I'm hoping for almost a little bit of that's what I'm kind of hoping for, Inferno, is a Star Wars Rebel Galaxy Online. Yes, I want something where you can customize ships, put together like it's. I'm almost what I'm describing is sort of almost like a an MMO type squadron thing. Where you build your ship, you customize it. You might have some freighter type things like the Falcon, your fighters, your bombers, and be able to customize them in different ways. So that's what I'm kind of hoping for. Oh my god. Yeah, see, how are you supposed to read that? Yeah, no, I'm going to stick like this. Gonk. The Gonk droid. Gonk. 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 I'm really looking forward to Mandalorian Season 2. I feel like, from what I'm hearing, they're trying to cram a little bit too much in there. Like, they're supposedly bringing Ahsoka in there. And I've also heard they're doing casting calls for Thrawn. What's the audio mix? Let's see, because we want to focus on me. I'm the important bit here. Let's get this straight, It's not what we're watching here, it's me. Me. Just hoping that it's purely a flight sim to start with. That's it. I want people to hear my reactions and opinions because we're on the internet here and my opinion is the most valid and most important one out there. Alright, here we go. Shh. Quiet in the cheap seats. Shh. Okay, I'm liking this so far. Battle in asteroids. You can see a bit of the HUD in that TIE fight. Yeah, so you can see a bit of the whole HUD thing. Also, I should... Go away, Menthonzo!
This is gonna be close.
But I did notice in there's like the blue, red and green for like the old X-Wing and TIE Fighter game engine, shield and laser recharges.
Pilots.
That was pretty cool. Okay.
You are the Empire's strength. We do not accept defeat.
It's supposed to be an earth-shattering kaboom. Now go away.
Remember why we fly. For hope. For the New Republic.
Alright, so we're in the New Republic timeline.
Vengeance will be ours.
So it's after the Battle of Endor. It might even lead up to the Battle of Jakku. That was Wedge Antilles.
Seize that moment.
I hope they get Dennis Lawson back to voicing again.
I'm the perfect shot. Makes history.
Well, it's looking pretty at this point.
5 pilots.
1 squadron.
The galaxy's finest.
So it looks like it's 5-on-5 combat. Needs Mark Hamill? Yeah. Everything needs more Mark Hamill. Launching the 2nd of October. Okay. Well, that didn't give us a whole lot. Is that really the whole video? Oh wow, it is too. No actual gameplay footage. That's a little disappointing. Alright, anyway. Let's go through this a little bit. Let's dissect this a bit. Yeah, with EA Play coming soon, I'm sure we'll get some more. This is just like a teaser. Alright, so we can have a look at a bit of this HUD here. So we can see in the bottom right, we've got your TIE interceptor with the 100 next to it. So I reckon that's probably for TIEs that don't have shields. That's probably an armor rating. So that's a little bit obvious in there, but there was a little bit more on the X-wing. This bit here, I'm actually quite interested in this bit here. So see the blue, red, and green indicators here. These look like the old engine, lasers, and shields recharges that the old X-wing and TIE fighter games used to have. So, and you could change the balance of the recharging, so you could put more into shields to make your shields recharge quicker or your lasers recharge quicker. I'm thinking at the moment that it's a 5v5 thing, just because of what it says later on. So then we've got speed there as well. Let's see if we can get anything else. So can't really see anything on that HUD there. Let's see, what else have we got? I like that little piano score of the asteroid theme there. Can we go back? Yeah, I like that little callback to flying through the asteroids.
For the New Republic.
Yeah. This ship here, I'm interested in this ship here. I don't recognise it. But we can see some X-wings, see the A-wings there. Is that a U-fighter? I don't know. It kind of only seems to have like one prong up the front, not on the other. So I'm not sure about that one. And I'm not sure about that craft either. We've got classic TIE fighters. We've got Corellian Corvette. TIE bombers. Yeah, we've got an interceptor there. Oh, are you talking about this one here? Yeah, that one is an interesting one. I feel like I have seen it before, but I don't know quite where. Yeah, see, this was I got a little bit excited about, because this is Wedge. This is Wedge Antilles. I'm excited about that. One of my favourite parts of Rise of Skywalker, and there weren't many, I'll tell you that, was seeing Dennis Lawson in the gunner seat in the Millennium Falcon right at the end there. It could possibly be Rogue Squadron. No, at this stage, Snap Wexley was still fairly young. Ah, the lady could be Nora Wexley. Yeah, I haven't actually thought about that. Y-wings, A-wings. Not seeing any B-wings though, but that's that U-shaped craft. Yeah, that's a B-wing. I thought I saw like a couple of these things looked a little bit like, actually this TIE fighter here. See how the ball's a little bit different to normal? I'm wondering if that means some customization, but I might be reading a whole lot into that's not there. I'm hoping the fact that they've got some aliens in the new, like you've got, I'm not sure what that is. That's a Trandoshan, but I have no idea. This kind of looks like a Biff. Kind of hoping that means you get some character customization. Thinking this is a bit of 5v5 combat. I'm hoping there might be a little bit more to it than that. Yeah. Okay. Alright, well that's interesting at least. My only drawback to that, I think, is that it does look like it's very multiplayer based, so I don't know whether there'll be much campaign in it, which I'm a little bit disappointed in, because I like my single player campaigns. At the moment, based on that, to me it looks like it's going to be a 5v5 multiplayer. But at least it's not mobile or VR, so we've got that going for it. But it does look interesting. When's EA Play? When's that presentation? 3 days, 7 hours, 45 minutes. What's 7 hours from now? 7 hours from now. 7 a.m. on 1, 2, 3 Friday. That might work for me. I might be able to go and do that, because surely they'll mention more about this there, and like this is the big thing that I'm keen on. Like Star Wars, I love Star Wars, man. I've just got so much Star Wars crap, it's not funny. So I would really like to see more of this, and I do really hope there's some decent single player content in there, not just like Battlefront 2 where you had the half-assed campaign that they tacked onto it. But for now, it looks interesting, and I'm keen to see more.